drug cartels on where they're getting their firearms. Let's get into it. Now, I feel like all of them are the same thing. We know they're getting them from America, but this is a different video with a different person. So let's see what they got to say.
Of concern about the borders of America. And we don't necessarily talk about the concern of what's going from America into Mexico. Most of our concern's the other way. But the reality is it's pretty dangerous down in many parts of Mexico because of the cartels down there, the drug cartels. And they're armed to the teeth. They have so many fantastic guns, it's ridiculous. So where are they getting their guns? Well, as it turns out, they're getting it from the good old USA. According to the ATF report, most of the guns in Mexico right now have come from the United States and have been trafficked mostly from Texas. And it's interesting because, you know, like when you look at straw purchases, for example, where people will buy guns and then go sell them to somebody else. This is a little bit different because they're taking it to a whole different country. Like they're going down there and they're selling it to the cartel. You know, there's an incredible amount of guns going down into Mexico right now. The ATF, I'm going to put a link below. There's all sorts of busts they've done, of course, because not all of them make it down there. But most of the trafficking ultimately have found that, you know, the busts that they've made, the ATF have made on guns going from the U.S. into Mexico, specifically to drug cartels, have mostly come out of the state of Texas. Now, of course, you'd say, well, of course, that's where the border is, you know, right? But the actual guns were purchased or stolen from Texas. So it's not like there's guns from New York going across the border, you know, which I'm sure there are. But a vast majority of them are coming from the state of Texas. And the threat of what that is doing, you know, to the communities of Mexico, and again, I know we're worried about the USA, but as you know, I'm worried about humanity in general as well, whether they're Mexicans or Canadians or Americans or Chinese or whoever. This is a bigger problem than one might think. There's a lot more guns going to Mexico than there are coming to the U.S. from Mexico. Let's put it that way.
Oh, of course.
A lot more. Essentially, and a lot of this trafficking, you know, guns go down, drugs come back. Guns go down, drugs come back. It's really quite an enterprise, and it's a problem. It's something that the ATF, you know, they definitely, I don't know what they really do about it. It's easier probably to get into Mexico than it is.
Man, they don't do a damn thing about it, but make it harder for the U.S. citizens to own guns.
Get out of Mexico is my guess.
And put all kind of restrictions on us.
Haven't done many trips down there, but that's my guess. So there you go. Where are the Mexican drug cartels getting their guns? Texas, that's where they're getting them from. I want to take a moment, of course, thank ES Power Drink for not only...
Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of obvious. But I highly doubt a lot of them are stolen. But then again, you got to think about it. The best way to get firearms wouldn't be to send 10 people to buy 10 guns. It would be to have a bunch of guys that are up under your rankings in the United States to hit gun stores, put them in duffel bags, and drive them to somebody and then take them from there. That would be the best way, because it would be stupid to try to do 100 straw purchases. You know what I'm saying? That would be stupid. Rather than you could get 2 or 3 guys, maybe, or just have some little gangs that are in Texas up under your belt, pay them a couple of extra bucks, maybe tell them to keep a few guns for themselves, and that would be the best way, because then that way you could probably hit a gun store and get anywhere between 20 to 100 guns in one go round. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which gun store you hit and depending on how you hit it. You know, so I'm pretty sure a lot of them are stolen rather than bought and then sold down there in Mexico. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Join us on the road to 3,500 subscribers. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. I'm gone.